Taeyong POV. I was reading the file but stopped when someone knocked at the door. I allowed the person to enter. Sir, I want to say stutter. Taeyong, what is it? Just split it out. Mr. Huang cancelled a deal. As soon as you said that, I looked up at him with that glare. Taeyong, and you didn't even convey him, shout. I clenched my jaw in anger. How stupid worker I have been given job. Taeyong, find the reason why Mr. Huang cancelled their deal. I want the report till today, understand? Or be ready to lose your job, Yeel. Oh, okay, sir. Now get out in 2 seconds, or I will end up killing you. The worker quickly bowed and rushed out of his room. I throw the glass in front of me, which get broke. Then I start rubbing my temple to calm me down. I literally have killed him. And actually, Taeyong, one of the dealer, broke the deal with him. He is a short-tempered person. Messing with him just like inviting that person bad days. He is really angry and enraged right now. He thought of leaving office early today, or he might end up destroying everything. Why in POV? I was making some snacks for me to eat as I was feeling kinda hungry while thinking about my husband, a cold iceberg beer. I know, this name suits him. He was forced to marry me because it was his father's last wish to marry him to me, as his and my father were bestie. He is a short-tempered man, like the anger was always placed on his nose. I have seen him losing his temper, and I know how scary he could get. Since our wedding, he always ignored my words. He barely talked to me, but he showed his care for me by his little action. I guess this is enough reason for me to fall for him. Suddenly I hear the doorbell. I furrow my eyebrow, thinking who can it be? Saying this, I go to one main door. I open the door and it was Ty. I smile and say, Vine, you are early today, too. He says while walking past by me, and I also go after him while taking his bag and coat. He sits on couch and I went toward kitchen to bring water for him. Wine, here. He takes the glass and gulps down the water and keeps the glass aside. I smile and say, Wine, how was your day, Tim? Can you get my file from my room? He said while ignoring my question. Wine, sure, why not? He said and started going upstairs toward his room. Author POV. He closed his eyes to relax himself because of your unlimited question, but soon he got the call. He picked it up. Taeyong, any report? Sir, Mr. Huang has left the country. Taeyong opened his eye while clenching his jaw and sit up straight. Taeyong, how the hell he leave? His family is still inside the country. Goddamn shout. I just want Huang in front of me. I don't care from where you find him. Just bring him to me. He has company shares. If we didn't get him, we end up losing 5% share of my company, he said in anger while yelling, Alright, sir. Taeyong cut the call and grabbed his hat in frustration. Suddenly he heard the loud glass breaking sound. He quickly rushed upstairs to find you. Taeyong, what happened? He stopped when he saw the photo frame of his and his father scattered on the floor. His eyes widen. He comes toward you and say, Taeyong, what the hell did you have done? He yelled very loudly, making you flinch hard. One, I'm sorry, I was just picking up the file, but before you could complete your sentence, you felt a harsh pain on your cheek. Taeyong, get the hell out of here before I lose my mind. He again shouted, but you were freeze on your spot. You slowly start going out from the room, not caring about the glasses which you got in your heels while coming out from his room. You sat on the edge of bed while tears keep on falling from your eyes. You couldn't believe it, even if he was cold to you, but you never think he will do such thing. Your heart was paining more than your heels. You lay down on bed while curling into a ball, putting your hands on your mouth, trying to control your sobs. Your mind and heart was not ready to accept the fact that he slapped you. Your throat felt dry from continuous crying, but that didn't stop you from crying your heart out. Taeyong was here sitting while crying for slapping you because of his temper. He didn't mean to do that purposely. He take out his anger on you without even him realizing. His sobs were echoing in the silent room. His view went toward the broken glass and your blood stained above on those pieces of glass. He again cried for some time, then got up and went to your room to look for you. He slowly came inside your room and saw you sleeping while your tears were still visible on your face. Your face was looking pale due to crying for a long time, and the red mark was still on your face. Tears were still falling from his eyes. He slowly went toward you with trembling legs. Then he sat near your legs while looking at your heels, in which the glass pieces were stuck with blood. He slowly stretched his hand, which were trembling. Then he slowly took out the glass, not wanting you to wake up. After taking out all pieces, he stand up and went to take first aid kit. Then he come back and start treating your wound. But the trembling of his hand were not stopping, and his tears too. Then he slept beside you while hugging you tightly, not wanting you to leave. 1 POV. Next day. I wake up with headache. I try to move, but I wasn't able to move. I look down and see two hands holding my wrist. I turn face and see Taeyong. He was so near me. I was little shocked, but then my eyes turned into sad as yesterday's key come in front of me. It's my fault too. I should walk carefully, and I also break his and his father photo frame. It was the last photo of them together. But they shouldn't do that too. Saying this, I slowly get his hand off from my wrist. Then I get sit and stand up. But there is still pain. I look down on my legs. There were bandages on my toe. Did he treat my wound? Saying this, I slowly start going toward bathroom, but stopped when I heard him saying something. I turned toward him and saw him still sleeping. I think he is talking in sleep. I opened the bathroom door, but again stopped when he called my name. This time I slowly went to him to hear what he was saying. One, please don't leave me. I love you. His last word make my eyes wide. He loved me? For real? I have been waiting for him to say this since 6 months. I didn't accept him saying this in this situation. Suddenly he started moving. I quickly moved back because I was so close to him. Soon he wake up. I get up and start going back. But I got stopped as he grabbed my hand, which made me fall on him. I get up from him and sit beside him as he was still holding my hand. Then he also sit on bed and say, Taeyong, Ryan, are you alright? Is it hurting and you're worried? I just take my hand up from his grip. Taeyong, I'm sorry, Ryan. I didn't mean to hurt you. Please don't leave me. I was just stressed because my one of the shareholder betrayed me. Crying, I was just shocked because of his sudden outburst. I quickly hugged him to calm him down. I can't see him crying in any condition. I'm not the type who just get mad at one thing without listening to anyone. After some time, he calmed down and I also moved back. Why, I'm not angry at you, but you shouldn't done that. No, I'm sorry, Wine. I really love you. I didn't mean to hurt you, sobs. Fine, I know. Now stop crying, please, and tell me, if you love me, then why always being cold toward me? That's because everyone I show love leave me. My father, mother, I don't want to lose you. Wine, you silly boy, just because of this, I'll never leave you. Not in this life. I chuckled as now the misunderstanding shot out. It's good, it didn't get worse. It's also not his fault, it's because of his work issue. So there is nothing left for me to get angry at him. I just smile and wipe his tears and say, Why I also love you, smile.